Hey everybody, how's it going? I apologize for not doing a video the past couple days. Been kind of busy. Also been kind of playing around with the live stream a little bit to see how that would look. But we'll get to that later. So, because I missed the past couple days, I'm just going to combine it all in one because today's the last day of 2021, baby. Made it through another year. A lot of laughs, a lot of pain, a lot of everything. But here we all stand, ready to bring in the new year. And hopefully bring in that new year with a positive attitude, great goals, and a great mindset. So I talked about building the wheel, or building the wagon, which is creating the mindset. I talked about putting the wheels on that wagon, which is, learning all you can about your goals, contemplating the what if, being prepared for everything, not holding yourself accountable, not only holding yourself accountable, but getting people around you to hold you accountable, to get everything in motion, to prepare for that long, hard journey. And also, once the path is blazed and, something happens, there's a hiccup, whatever, you've hit a checkpoint, you can always go back like that. But at least but the key thing is to learn from your mistake so you keep on going and not keep going backwards. So that's the short review of the past two videos. This first one's going to be about, okay, now it's time to put in the work. Now it's time to, you know, balls to the wall and go at it. So what I've learned, what I've done is always keep going, always find your competition, find I've always told my kids, I've told, people that I've mentored to find the weakest person, see what they're not doing, and do that. Not only that, listen to what your bosses are saying, listen to what your coworkers are saying. What are they, complaining about? Whatever they're complaining about, learn to do that, right? Because now you're creating value. Now you're creating, you know, you're getting those eyes on you. Another thing is, get up early. You know, get a workout in, study, whatever to get your mind right. Like me, right now, at age 44, I get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. You don't believe me? It's about 5:30 right now a.m. on December 31st, 2021. You see it's dark outside, right? A few hours sleep, but everybody focuses on the wrong thing about that. They focus on, well, I got this much sleep, I got that much sleep. No. Sleep sleep is sleep. It's whatever. It's your choice. Just like it's your choice to go forward with your goals. The point of getting up early is to get the jump start on the day, to, like I said, work out, because people are sleeping. People are, rusting on their laurels, so to speak. But if you're out to win, you're out to be the best, you're out to, be whatever it is you want to be, you got to get those hours in, right? It takes 10,000 hours to become the master of your class. Start putting in those minutes, people. You got to start putting in those minutes. You can't complain about those minutes either, because in the end, it's worth it. And also think about it this way too. Would you rather work 80 hours a week for 5, 6, 7 years, and at the end of those 6, 7 years, if you did everything right, had the freedom to do whatever you want, pick your schedule, walk into a job and say, this is how much I want, you want me, this is what you got to pay. Would you rather have that or work 40 hours a week, blow some of that money and time on two free days, and continually depend on a job that you don't like, continuing paying, you know, bills that you really don't need to pay? Think about that. And it all just starts from just waking up early, put in the work, put in the grind. You know, it all starts here though. That's where the 4:30, 5 o'clock come in. Do what it takes to make this strong, because this is what's going to get you through those hard times. And that's what people fail to understand. That's what people don't get. To be the workhorse, you have to strengthen this right here, because everybody's going to come at you hard. The people around you are going to say, "Oh, you're dumb for doing this. You're dumb for doing that." People at work are going to be bitching and complaining about every stupid little thing, and it'll get to you. It'll wear on you. You'll absorb that negative energy, right? And so, be strong. Again, it's not about how much sleep you get, right? It's about how much work you put in. Some sleep a few hours, some sleep 8 hours. But if you sleep 8 hours, what are you doing with those other 16 hours? If you sleep only a few hours, like 3 hours, what are you doing with the other 21 hours? Are you sitting in front of your TV watching or binge watching? Are you playing video games? Or are you sitting and reading a book? Are you on YouTube, learning different things? Are you doing a hobby? What are you doing to keep your mind, going? And like I said, I come from a 1.47 GPA background, so that tells people, hearing that or seeing that tells people that I'm not very bright. I don't pay attention to detail. Obviously, I'm lazy, or I did this, I did that. At that time, I was. At that time, I was lazy. I was lazy. At the same time, I was very insecure. But that was talked about in a different video. You can go to the video called 1.47, and I talk about that. But nonetheless, it's putting in the work. It's listening. It's doing everything I can to be the person that can walk in and say, "Hey, this is what I would like to have." Not demand it. This is what I'd like to have. And you want my services, this is what's going to cost. I mean, we can, but you don't want to start me off at this wage. I'll start off at this wage and we'll work up to this, just to prove my worth. 99% of the time, that's what happens. The other 1%, I get it right off the bat. It's from putting in the hard work. So be the workhorse. All right. Do what it takes to achieve your goals. Now, what follows that, this is where people tend to blow up negatively, so to speak, right? So as you're doing the work, as you're creating your path, whatever, and you're finding success, all of a sudden people start jumping onto your bandwagon, right? And when they jump on your bandwagon, it gives you an ego that that some people can't handle. Like, oh, okay, I see what Richard's talking about now. All right, now you think you fucking made it big. You think you're all that, right? Because you're having success. People see you as a leader and stuff like that. And how can I put this? see you as a leader, and they're going to try to coattail off your successes and stuff like that until you fail, until you do something negative. Then all of a sudden, those people that were like kissing your ass, patting you on the back, being your yes people and stuff like that, all of a sudden like, oh, uh-oh, you did something wrong, you failed, I'm out of here, bam. And all of a sudden, that big ego that you have now deflates you. Right? Now you feel like this big. You feel like nobody likes you. It's you against the world. And you're back to that mindset that you had in the very beginning when you hated life. You're angry at the world. It was no fair that this person got this thing and you didn't. Right? And then all of a sudden you had success, and then tables turned, and all of a sudden you were the person getting everything, and there was somebody hating on you. Alright, and then, as I said, you do something wrong, you fail, a hurdle got in your way that tripped you up. And now everybody's fucking jumping ship because they think, oh, well, this ride's over, we'll find somebody else to fucking, admire or follow. And it brings you down. Because it's like coming down from a high. And that's the one thing you always want to be aware of. That's why I always said, find the people that are truest to you, people that will build you up, people that will hold you accountable, people that will, be honest with you, the people that will ride or die with you. Because those are the people that will get you through those hard times. Those bandwagoners that were there, those are the people that will now feel your fire for your second run. And this is where you really, really go at it. Because this is the test of, who you really are. When all the chips are down, when you've lost everything you fucking built, do you have what it takes to rebuild your empire? But not only rebuild it, but create a bigger empire to become untouchable, to the point where you're never, ever in fear of losing. You always have the upper hand. Because people talk, and when people talk, they give out their weaknesses. And so, by doing that, you just store that. And if they ever come at you in a way that is aggressive, or feel like they're trying to take whatever you got maliciously, that's where you attack them. As long as kids are involved. Kids are always off the table, so let's just put that out there right now. Okay. So, find those people. Don't listen to the yes people. You'll know who they are. You know who they are. They're the ones that when you walked in a job or you walked in somewhere and they look at you and they're like, ugh. Or they don't give you the time of day, or, you say, hey, how's it going? And they kind of brush you off. All of a sudden they find out who you are, or they see what you've done and what you've accomplished. And they're like, oh, hey, how's it going? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Red flag. So then just keep going and trust me when I say this. When you rebuild your empire, it's beautiful. It's a great feeling. Don't be smug, don't be arrogant, don't be, look what I did. Don't be that person. Be that. If you build that empire, you build that, that momentum to where now You call the shots. This is where you give back. This is what's great about this, and this is what I make sure everybody does when they reach success in any way, whether it's major, minor, or even personal. It's just that you've won. Just give back. Always give back. Always, like I said, be listening, because there's always somebody that has your struggle. Either as an adult, or when you're a kid, you see a little kid, you see him, cold, or hungry, or whatever. Help him out. You see somebody, like, I remember walking down the street in Chicago, and I don't know if he was homeless, but there was a guy in front of a store, and he was like a veteran, and he had like an oxygen tank. He was like, you got a couple bucks to spare for coffee. He was like, yeah, I think he was in front of a coffee house. And without second thought, man, boom, I gave him a 10. I'm like, here you go. It's all about just giving back. It's just about, and don't talk about it, right? You don't gotta go around and say, oh, hey, look, this is what I did. Oh my God, I gave this person, I gave this person $10. I gave this much to a charity, or I did this for whatever. No, don't ever be that person either. Be the person, humbly does it because they want to, because it makes them feel good. People notice it, great, but you didn't do it for them. You did it for you. All right. And that's how I am. That's how I try to be. The only time I throw in my resume or my credentials when somebody brags or thinks they can one up me, and they try to do it in a way that will try to make me look bad. And I go, oh, wait a minute. What have you done again? How long have you been cooking? 30 years? Bitch, I've been doing it for 10. I've been doing it for 10. What have you accomplished in your 30 years? Oh, you just been a line cook. Oh, you just been a cook. Okay. Oh, you ran a shift. Okay. And I just tell them what I did, and it just shuts them up, one or two, and makes them change careers. I've done that a couple times. But just put in the work. That's it. So all you gotta do is put in the work. Create that strong mindset. Study. Put it all together. And it's gonna take time. It will take time. Be patient. Hold yourself accountable. Do a to-do list. Right? This is what you do. You make a to-do list for 2022. Right? And when you knock off one of those things, cross it off, and it'll start building momentum, and you start feeling great about yourself, and then there's nothing you can't do. And that's the mindset we want. That's the mindset we're coming after right now for 2022. Days look bleak, days are cold. There seems like nobody wants to invest in you, but you gotta make them want to invest in you. You have to bring that value. You have to bring that positive energy. You have to, want it. Okay? Be the workhorse. Stay away from the bandwagoners. Stay true to your circle. The circle that's believed in you, that's ride or die with you. Put in the work, and trust me when I say, if you do everything right, everything will fall into place. It took me, I started this journey February 2012, and I didn't start seeing results till 2015, 2016, then bigger results until 2018, 2019. It took a lot of no's. It took a lot of people looking at me weird. It took a lot of, just taking a deep breath and say, Okay, this is our challenge for this place. Let's do it. And we're there. Okay. So that's what I got for you right now. Again, it's the end of the year, baby. It's the end of the year. All right, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate tonight. Let's celebrate, winning the year. Whether you fulfilled all your goals, or you were just short, or you kind of made it. Fuck it. A win's a win, no matter how big it is. A win is a win. Let's toast. Watch that ball drop. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive. And then January 1st, when you wake up, let's do it again. This time let's do it with a better mindset. Let's do it with positive energy. Let's do it with, there ain't nobody going to take this away from me but me. Alright? So until next time. Oh, I almost forgot. January 1st, 3 o'clock. I will be doing a live stream. Be talking about, more in depth of everything. Also doing an event, and I'll share that event with you. But check it out. Ask questions, comment, whatever. I'll be on there for a little while, a half hour maybe, depending on what I have to say. But yeah, check it out. Live stream January 1st, 3 o'clock. Until then, like, subscribe, share. If you have any comments, let me know. You have any suggestions for topics, let me know. Until next time, peace.